You keep saying you're ready, but your actions keep proving that you don't believe it. Not fully, anyway. Because when it's time to move, you hesitate. When it's time to speak, you shrink. When it's time to choose yourself, you negotiate. And it's not because you don't want it. It's because somewhere along the way, you learn not to believe it was yours. Let's get into it. Welcome to Shou Talks. This is the house we're building room by room, layer by layer. Not just something that looks good on the outside, but something that can actually hold you. Today, we're stepping into the belief room, and I need you to understand this clearly. This room, it's not about motivation. It's not about hype. It's not even about confidence. This room is about what you actually accept as true about yourself. Because you don't move based on what you want. You move based on what you believe. The belief room is where your internal truth lives. Not the version you post, not the version you say out loud, the quiet one. The one that shows up in your decisions, in your hesitation, in what you tolerate. Is the problem. A lot of people think belief is something you say. I believe in myself. I know I got this. But belief isn't proven in your word. It's revealed in your behavior. If you say you believe you deserve more, but keep accepting less, that's not belief. That's conflict. And in real life, your actions will always side with your belief system. There was a time in my life where I said I was ready for more responsibility, more visibility, more growth. But if I'm being honest, every time an opportunity came close, I started questioning myself. Girl, are you actually ready? What if I mess this up? What if they realize I don't belong here? And without realizing it, I started playing smaller than I actually asked for. I wasn't being overlooked. I was shrinking because deep down, I didn't believe I was worthy of what I was asking for. First truth, your beliefs were learned, not chosen. Nobody is born believing they're not enough. That came from somewhere, from what you saw, what you were told, what you experienced. You were conditioned to believe certain things about your worth, your role, your limits. And the problem is, you've been operating on beliefs you never consciously agreed to. Second truth, your life reflects your belief ceiling. You don't rise to your potential. You rise to your belief system. If you believe I'm the one who holds everything together, you'll overextend. If you believe I can't fail, you'll avoid risk. I'm not enough yet. You'll delay your next step. Your belief system creates an invisible ceiling. And no matter how capable you are, you will not consistently break past what you don't believe you deserve. Third truth, You don't need more confidence. You need alignment. A lot of people are chasing confidence, but confidence without belief fades the moment you're tested. Real power comes from alignment. When what you say, what you believe, and how you move all match. That's when your decisions get clear. That's when hesitations disappear. That's when you stop asking for permission. The shift for me didn't come from hype. It came from being honest. I had to sit with myself and ask, what do I actually believe about me? Not what I wanted to believe, but what was showing up in my actions. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. So I started making small decisions differently, speaking up sooner, saying no without over explaining, walking into rooms like I belonged there, even when it felt uncomfortable. And over time, my belief caught up with my behavior, not the other way around. I want you to sit with this and be real with yourself. Where in your life are your actions not matching what you believe? What belief about yourself might be limiting how you show up? What would your decisions look like if you actually believed you were ready right now? Don't rush past that because awareness without honesty changes absolutely nothing. Now, here's what this looks like in real life. It's not some big dramatic shift. It's small moments. Speaking up in a meeting instead of staying quiet. Applying for something before you feel ready. Setting a boundary without explaining it 5 different ways. Moving like someone who trusts themselves. And let me be clear about something. You're going to feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It means you're moving differently than your old belief system. Stop waiting to be ready. Start acting like you believe you are. The belief room will either support everything you're building or quietly sabotage it. Because at the end of the day, you can have the discipline, you can have the strategy, you can even have the vision. But if you don't believe it's yours, you'll find a way to stay exactly where you are. So the real question is, what are you currently believing about yourself? And how is that shaping your life? Is that actual belief? Or is that serving the person you're becoming? If this episode spoke to you, don't just sit with it. Share it, reflect on it, play it over again, and start moving differently because of it. Make sure you're following Shou Talks on all platforms so you don't miss the next room. And as always, protect your peace, honor your growth, and keep building your house. I'll see you in the next room.